Good day everyone, this is Manu. I am second year medical student. Today I am going to do eye and ear examination. He is our client, he is Mr. Dinesh, he is 18 years old. Okay, let's start his first test. Please come. Okay, here is the Snellen's chart and the patient is 20 feet apart from the chart.
Our instrument for the optic nerve test is Snellen chart.
Okay, can you please read the chart?
E F P T O Z L P E D P E C F D E D F C Z.
Ask the patient to cover one eye and read the smallest line print as possible. Smallest row that can be read accurately indicates the visual acuity in that eye.
Okay,
Now ask
place
the
it
patient to
on
cover
the
another eye and read the smallest line
fingers.
print as possible to check the visual acuity in that eye.
So, in eye examination, our second test is pinhole test.
Ask the patient to hold a piece of paper with small hole in it over the uncovered eye. This maneuver permits light to enter only the central portion of the eye lens. Expect an improvement in visual acuity by at least one line on the chart if refractive error is responsible for the diminished acuity.
Okay, let's proceed to the third examination. Please take your seat. Static finger wiggle test. Okay, let me know when you see my fingers. Okay.
Two index fingers presented simultaneously lateral to the patient's ears about 2 feet apart. Wiggle both fingers simultaneously and bring them slowly forward and curving inward towards the center. Ask the patient to tell you as soon as he or she sees the moving fingers. Map out the extent of the left and right visual field. If you find a defect, try to establish boundaries.
Inspecting surrounding structures. So now I am going to inspect eyebrows structure, size and texture of head. I think everything is normal. And next, inspecting orbital and periorbital area for edema, puffiness, redundant tissue below the orbit. Next, let us inspect eyelids. Okay, can you please close your eyes? And can you please open your eyes widely?
If unable to close completely or cannot open widely, whether the lids avert or invert. Here, our client can close completely and can open widely, so there is no eversion and inversion of eyelids. Inspect the conditions of the eyelashes.
Okay, let's examine conjunctiva and sclera. Can you please look upward? Okay, thank you. Examination of the upper eyelid. Look downward.
Let's see how pupil react to the light. He has normal shape size of pupil. Let's check extraocular muscle movement and strabismus. The extraocular muscles execute eye movements and are innervated by three cranial nerves. The muscles are attached to sclera of the eye, one end are anchored to the bony orbit of the eye at their opposite ends. Contraction of the muscles produce movement of eyes within the orbit. Move your finger in several directions and ask the patient to follow your finger without moving his or her head. If both eyes do not line up in the same direction, they do not look at the same object at the same time, called strabismus. Common name for strabismus is crossed eyes. Happily, our client doesn't have any strabismus. Let's do ophthalmoscopic examination for red reflex and optic disc. Darken the room, place ophthalmoscope to 0 diopters, place the index finger on lens disc. Use right hand for right eye and left hand for patient's left eye. Ask patient to fix gaze on wall. Observe red reflex and move closer. You may rest your opposite hand on patient's forehead. Move ophthalmoscope very closely to the patient's eye. If you initially see blood vessels, you can follow blood vessels towards disc. Diopters may need to be adjusted to obtain good focus. Let's go for examination of an ear. Begin with the palpation of auricle and surrounding structures of the external ear. Check for the swellness, redness and pain around the external ear. Let's go for otoscopic examination. Inspect external ear for lesions, trauma and size. Inspect ear canal and tympanic membrane with otoscope. Inspect the canal for foreign body discharge, color and edema. Inspect the tympanic membrane for the color and perforation.
Do you have any difficulty in hearing?
No.
Go for an hearing test.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.